Hi everyone, my name is Paul. In this tutorial, I'm talking about how to set up the Triopo G1 trigger and receiver. I will divide by 3 sections. So on the first section, I will talk about the Triopo G1. This Triopo G1 is a bit different from other products because it can support 2 kinds of camera. One is Nikon and another for Canon. So you can shoot each other. So I will teach you how to set up the Triopo G1 trigger. So the second session, I will talking about how to set up your G1 receiver. So the third section, I will talk about TR-800. Because this product, some model told me that this product can be used on the G1. So let's find out. So today in this tutorial, I'm talking the Triopo product. So stay tuned. Let's open the trigger. Okay, if you see this mode is for the speed light. If the speed light is 24G, it can be used. That means they have a few flash. I will have a link below. So you may be interested, you can find out. So when it's attached that time, there was a on the top on the right hand side there was a S1 S2. That means it's connected. If not, it's not connected. So let's go to the Canon. So today I'm talking about Canon. Let's go to the Canon. Press one time. Okay, this is a TTL mode. But mostly I'm not using this mode because for this trigger it's very useless. Whatever I change my lining, it didn't infect. It still is on a full light. So how I adjust is very useless. So for the TTL for this trigger is no use at all. It's very useless. So mostly I'm using a manual. So let's go to the manual. Press another time for the mode. Okay, this is the manual. Okay, did you see below there was a C? That means it's for Canon. Okay. So about Canon, the setup of the lining is a bit different. Okay, if you want to set on the A, suddenly it will change. Every time it will change on the first one, on the first press. Then maybe you want to have a B. You want to set up the B. Go to the B. Press on the center part. It will go to the B. You can see the red dot, the dot here. That means it's been activated. Press again. Then I change. Maybe I won't have a C, right? So I press the center one. I press the center. It been activated. I change. Okay, so it's be activate. Okay, so it been saved, it been used, so it can be used. So let's go to the others. This is a Mighty, so this is still on the Canon. You can see the below there was C, that means it's still on the Canon. Press the mode again. Okay, now we are on the Nikon. But on the Nikon there was a different way of doing it. That means you're pressing A. You see the dot is being activated, right? Press a mode, it came to the menu. Press again, it turn it off. Press again, it became to the TTL. Huh? That means it's being activated. So we press a B, it came to the B. Press a mode, press again, that means we came to the menu. Press again, off. Press again, come to TTL. And come to C, same thing. Press the mode, TTL. Okay, that's all. And mostly for the end of the D, this is a channel. Press the wall, don't release or pin spring. That means you can adjust. So mostly you leave in the channel 1. It can be it mean make a job, can be just leave in the channel 1 and job been done. But there was a thing on the high speed sync. For Nikon, here no response. When I switch to the Canon, you can see the high speed sync. Press again. Off. Press. High speed sync. Okay. For C. So this is the way how you set your trigger. It's on the Nikon and Canon. It's different setting, different way to set your trigger. Okay, let's go to the receiver. Let's go in the back of the receiver. Between the battery there was a switch. This switch is a Canon and Nikon switch, so you must switch between. So there was a this is for Canon, C for Canon, this one for Nikon. So you just if you're a Canon user, just switch on the Canon. That means you switch on the C. But if you're Nikon, you just switch on the Nikon, you go to the Nikon. So today I'm using Canon, so I switch to the Canon. These are below on my receiver. Okay, let's start the Let's on. Okay. You see on the left hand side there was 3 channels. This is L1, L2, L3 is a channel. That means you press one time, bring green. Okay, press for a while, bring green. Okay. So mostly I'm at channel 1. So on the right hand side, there was a ABC. This is the group. So your flash is a A. You set to the A. If the flash is on the, you can sit on the set on the B. So that means you're on the B group or C group. So how you set up is press, bringing A, B, C, go back to A. Okay, that's all. So if you are one flash, you put on the A, that's all. This is for receiver setting. This is the third section. Now I'm using the speedlight on my TR-800. Is it usable? Let's look at it. So I set on the TTL. And my trigger I set to the manual. I'm doing this because I want to show you that is it any changes when I press the trigger. So you see, when I press the trigger, nothing happened. I press the trigger, there are no flash at all. That means it's not working. So about the TR-800, doesn't work on the G1. Let's use the G1 and see how the thing works. So now my speedlight using the G1 receiver. So you can see my trigger is on the manual, 32. Okay, when I press the trigger, 32. Okay, then it came to the manual. That means it's working, and working very fine. Okay, that means when I change 8, I press the trigger, it came to 8. That means it's working. But TR-800 doesn't work. So just now I show you how I set up my trigger receiver, so you see some idea, right? This is my end of my video. If my video helps, give me a thumbs up and give me a subscribe. If there any new video coming out, you are first one to see. Okay, bye.